Welcome back to more Farm Fates. So last time we did chapter 5 and yeah, it didn't go so great, did it? Because of what happened to Mikoto. But we did gain the power of the Yato and the Dragonstone. So yeah, we're gonna be taking advantage of those now. So yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be time for chapter 6. This is where the route split happens. So yeah. That should be pretty interesting stuff, so yeah, without further ado, let's go. The path is yours.
You're not hurt, are you?
Rowan, you're alive. They haven't harmed you, have they?
Big brother!
Xander, I'm fine. But why you invaded Hoshido?
Let us begin.
Father says it's time to show our true strength. Join us, we'll end this quickly. If we conquer Hoshido here and now, we could avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Ugh.
Xander, I need a better.
Stay alert.
Be careful, Rowan. That man is a Norin commander.
Big brother.
Ryoma.
Oh.
Rowan, I was so worried about you. Don't ever wander away from me again.
You have the devil's own luck.
I'm glad you're okay, Rowan. You must have the devil's own luck.
Yay!
Yay, we got our brother back.
Norian scum!
First he kidnapped and now you lied to him? Rowan is my brother, not yours.
No.
You're mistaken. Rowan is my sweet little brother. You may not have him.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled by their words. You belong with your true family in Hoshido.
Come back.
We have loved you and raised you since you were a child. Come here, little prince. We can live as a family once more. Come to Hoshido, Rowan. No, Rowan, nor is your home.
This way.
Big brother! He's my brother!
We're your family.
Alrighty. My family. So, yeah, I think the choice is pretty obvious. Not only did, I say it before, but also I have a Birthright cartridge, so yeah. Oh yeah, that last cutscene, I may need to skip it just in case. if it didn't skip, then you know. Because I do remember, when this game was new and stuff, people could show that cutscene because of copyright stuff, but that's okay. But anyway, we must defend Hoshido. So it also tells us the path is like. This path includes opportunities to freely accumulate experience points and gold. This allows you to enjoy watching your characters grow faster. So yeah, why not? And now we're doing In the White Light. So there we go. But yeah, I think another thing too is that yeah, Birthright also kind of got a bad rap for being considered like the casual route when compared to Conquest, because of course Conquest, no grinding allowed. So yeah, that's another thing too. But yeah, we'll get into that more later. But for the time being, Xander, withdraw your troops.
What?
Rowan, don't tell me you're siding with Hoshido.
Yeah.
I'm afraid so. I've made up my mind. I stand with Hoshido.
Ugh.
I feared the Hoshidos might try to brainwash you. I am well aware of your Hoshido lineage. It is true that we lack common blood. But still, we treated you as kin since the very day you arrived at Nor. No matter what anyone says, you're my brother, Rowan. I know that Camilla, Leo, and Lise feel the same way. And Father will forgive you, I know it. Well, you are on Nor. Return to us, Rowan.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't go back. King Garen's a coward and a liar. I've witnessed enough of his destruction. Causing an explosion at a crowded city center with no regard for innocent life. That's the action of a madman.
Hey!
Tell me, if King Garen thinks of me as family, how could he have orchestrated this attack? I could have easily been killed along with Queen Mikoto. The truth is that I was just a pawn, collateral damage. King Garen was willing to sacrifice my life in pursuit of his agenda. Face it, Xander, Garen is no longer human, he's pure evil.
How could...
Father, evil? How could he say that, little prince?
Big brother!
Xander, please, join me. Join me and help put an end to his cruelty. Rowan.
Traitor.
There's my answer, traitor.
Ah!
Traitor? Brother, wait!
Silence!
Enough. I never thought you would turn your back on your kingdom and your family. Your betrayal will not be forgiven. You want to side with Hoshido? Fine. Over my dead body. Xander. You have been deceived, brother. They've clearly brainwashed you. I will not rest until I've returned you to your senses. Get up. Get a return to Norwood with me. Sure, there's some part of you that still remembers your true family. Brother, my mind is made up. If that's the case, I'll end this quickly. Wait.
Not on my watch.
Just try it, Norin scum. Ryoma, please, we can sell this peacefully.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Rohan? Lost your focus? Tossing a sword aside and dying as a martyr won't do us any good.
You.
Fiend, if you seek to take my brother from me, I won't go easy on you.
Show no mercy.
Oh, why don't you spare me the chit-chat? Sharpen attack if you dare.
Fascinating.
A splendid idea. I've yearned to introduce you to a dear friend of mine, the Dark Blade Siegfried. Camilla, Leo, Elise, are you ready?
Shall we kill them?
Darling, I was born ready. Let's kill them all quickly so I can make it home in time for Rowan's nap.
You can't hide from me.
You're coming with us, that's all there is to it, understood, Rowan?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, we're gonna take Rowan back home.
I welcome the challenge.
Please. Rowan has made his choice. All that remains is to spill your blood and wipe my divine soul clean. Hinoka, Takui, Sakura, steel yourselves.
I can protect you.
I'll be your shield, Rohan. They won't kidnap you again.
Allow me.
Stupid Nori jerks, I'll kill all of you.
I'm ready.
I'm ready, I won't let them hurt you, Rowan.
Let's go.
Very well, all forces attack!
Come on.
Warriors of Hoshido, prepare for battle.
Just in time.
I made it, Lord Rowan. Is everything okay? Felicia, no, we're far from okay, but there's no time to explain right now. Your timing is terrible. What are you doing here now?
What?
How can you say that? I've been looking for you this whole time. Anyway, I'm here now, and I stand by your side. So we need to defeat the boss. And the boss is, of course, Xander. And he is pretty difficult to kill. He has 22 defense because of his Siegfried with us, so yeah. Luckily though, we do have the help of the other royals. Like, Ryoma will do, yeah, Ryoma does really well, so that's good to see. Although, yeah, he does get 2 acutes, so we need to be a bit careful. So what are we dealing with here? We've got a fighter, and we might be able to double him with the Felicia pair up. Because yeah, Felicia's probably my best bet because of her personal skill. Another thing I didn't even mention about Felicia is actually her other skill, Demoiselle. Male allies with 2 spaces see -2 damage taken in combat, which is actually really good, and yeah, she was making good use of that earlier. But yeah, we have a lot of units on our side, which is good because they have a pretty decent amount. Leo's pretty scary. 21 attack is not bad because he's the Brynhilde. We've got a random sword cap with also a lot of attack actually. Now you've also got a Dragon Vein here. It's on their side, so they're probably going to make use of it. But yeah, Elise is there, although she can't attack us, which is good. And then Camilla, she flies around, so that could be scary too. So, shall we take him on? So we got +3 speed, that puts us up to 13, which is not enough to double this guy, but we can weaken him at least, so... Like so. We could do... That's probably enough to kill at that range, so yeah. Yeah, it should be. So... But then we need to deal with these guys, so yeah. I can also go for a dance, obviously. But yeah, Hinoka probably gets a little bit... Nah, she doesn't. It definitely has to be Felicia, so yeah. So yeah, again, let me just double check this damage. So yeah, we only need 7 damage, and yeah, you can do that with Kaze, so let's try it. And there you go. Also, this music's great, it's Fawn in You. It's a very good track. So yeah, let's go for... Where can Izura go? She actually can't dance if I do that though. So I have to go down here. we go. Cut the fighter. Alright, so yeah. Let's go for a nice dance. Oh yeah, let's go over the 2 new weapons I got. We got the Yado and the Dragonstone. So first off, Yado. It's an 8 might 85 hit, 1 0 crit 0 void 1 range katana actually. The avatar only Divine Blade said to choose its wielder. And yeah, because it's a katana, it's giving us +1 speed, which is very useful. The other weapon though is the Dragonstone, which has skill -3, speed -2, but defense +4, res +3, dodge +10. It is magical, it cannot make follow-up attacks, so yeah. And yeah, 14 might 85 hit, -10 avoid, 10 dodge, not too bad actually. Again, it would be interesting to see what a magical Corrin is capable of with a Dragonstone. But anyway, we need to think about what to do against. Oh, he almost gets one shot. Because Takui's actually kind of a powerhouse, so yeah. Rinka can actually reach, but the damage is bad. Because he has Heart Seeker too, that's his skill right here. That's a pretty good skill. So yeah. Well, you also have Hinoka. Hinoka has 16 res, so that's pretty good. But yeah, let's mark. Ooh, yeah, Xander can move a lot though, is the problem. But I don't think he one-shots Hinoka, which is good. But yeah, I think we do need to do this. But yeah, we can also do a pair-up with her as well. Probably not with Takumi, because Takumi might be able to get a dual strike if we do that, so yeah. I guess Rinka's gonna pair up with her to give her a little bit more damage, so yeah. And defense. That's actually... oh yeah, she now 1 round, so let's do that. If you attack or offer no mercy, I hope you're prepared to die.
We can do this.
So let's go for that. And there we go.
Defeated by inferior.
You're stronger than I expected. So there we go. Now we can do this. Give her the quiet strength and also heal her. Just in case Ryoma decides he... well, not Ryoma. Yeah, just in case Xander decides he doesn't want to go for Ryoma. Yeah, let's see. So Camilla... she can go like around with the cappers, so yeah. I'll probably go here and we'll protect everyone basically. Now cool thing is that Takumi can pair up with Ryoma, and actually the personal skills, they basically do the opposite of each other, so that means that yeah, they'll activate together, which is very nice. So the Cav's going, okay, there's a good pair up. And look at the shield, so even if
A good effort.
so even if Ryoma, not Ryoma, Xander attacks us, then yeah, it's not a problem. And he does this, interesting. What foolishness, I'll not tolerate traitors in our midst. Nice dodge.
How dare you have free
And that's it. Map over.
How could I be so careless?
How is this possible? We must retreat. This is an over, Rowan. Is this really our future? A lifetime of conflict with Nor?
Hey,
Rowan, I can understand why you're reluctant to fight. If it would make you feel better, you can leave the fight to me and Ryoma.
No.
No, burying my head in the sand would change the reality of the situation. I'll stand with you and the rest of Hoshido.
I see.
Very well.
Guess I did it right.
I know this is the right choice, even if it is the hardest one I've ever had to make. I have to believe this is the path that will eventually lead to peace. And we also get this opening. This normally plays when you start the game. I guess now is a good time to play it. So yeah. Once again, I'm doing Birthright because again, this is the route I started. And yeah, I said I would tell you how I got Birthright. Again, it was a little bit weird, but basically... I did something kind of cool, although I think it was... I didn't tell my parents exactly what I was doing. So, a little bit dubious, but hey. It wasn't anything illegal, so don't worry about that. But yeah. So then I'm like, alright, I'm into Fire Emblem a lot at this point. This was 2020, by the way, as well. Yeah, doing something behind my mother's back during 2020. That was probably a little scary, but anyway. So I wanted to get Fire and Fate. So yeah, I decided I'll get Birthright because I never seen anyone play Birthright. So why not? I'll give it a go. But then my brother's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He really wanted Conquest for obvious reasons. So yeah, he would get Conquest the same month, and then yeah, I'll be able to play that as well. My Birthright playthrough took a long time because min-maxing a lot of things. I don't plan to do that this playthrough because I don't like doing that, to be honest, anymore. So yeah. Alright. And yeah, that's really hard to say. But yeah, this is hard mode. I think I picked hard mode too because I picked hard mode because I can grind if I need to. But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything excessive though. That's my plan. And here we are.
Oh,
Lilith, great timing.
Eh?
Huh, wait, that's not our Lilith, is it?
yes.
Actually, it is.
What?
Oh, so when did Lilith become an adorable creature thing?
Well,
It's kind of a long story, I'll explain later. Come on, I want to show you something before we catch up with the others. Oh, whoa, what's that light? I'll explain that later too.
You see,
Ah, we're back here. And what just happened? And where are we? I'm so sorry for frying you, Felicia. Please allow me to explain. Oh, I see. My word, you two have been quite the busy bees. Lord Rowan, I know the choice you just made was a difficult one. From here on out, you and your allies will continue down your chosen path. I promise you to do everything in my power to help you on your journey. As such, feel so free to use this astral plane to rest or prepare for battle.
thank you.
Thank you, Lilith. Your kindness and support are very much appreciated. Oh, you're so very welcome. Oh, by the way, this place is filled with dragon things. Long story short, you can use them to customize your castle as you see fit. Let's try it right now. I'll help. So yeah, we can save here. I'm gonna do just that. I wasn't the most impressed with that battle. I was hoping to get to level 10, but that's okay. We'll do that in the next one. In the astral plane, you can use dragon vein power to create new buildings. Let me show you how. So yeah, this is the tutorial for how the castle works. So here we can make... We actually have a choice between these two things, but yeah, let's just do the statue for the time being, which raises the cap of one of your stats, which is cool. Well done. After you place a building, you can visit that location. You can build your castle bit by bit by the further you get in your adventures. Eventually, it will truly reflect you and your personality of Fort Rowan. With that, I'll take my leave.
well then.
I'll be glad to help you with building and other requests, Lord Rowan. Consult the guide to see details of castle features you can build. So yeah, there's actually quite a lot of things here. Because yeah, apparently do I have any bonuses? No. Because yeah, I think here you can get these as see that paths. If your game has 2 paths downloaded, then yeah, you can get some pretty nice stuff. Yeah, I just want to check that to get the exclamation mark out of the way. So, we should try building something. But yeah, another thing you may notice too, also we got support. So yeah, I think for the rest of this episode, we're going to be going over our 6 units. Interestingly enough, on Birthright, you only get these units. I mean, yeah, you only actually, I think on Conquest, you only start with Felicia and Corin. But here you actually start with 6 units, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm probably going to be talking about them for a long time, so yeah. So we got a fish. But yeah. Alright, so... Let's talk to everyone first, and I'll talk about the features.
What's this?
Bamboo Yumi, that's a joke weapon, I think.
What's that?
Yeah, another fish. So apparently they really like fish around here. These two have a support. Oh no. If they do have the support, they get points for that. But anyway. Let's go over some things. Actually, first off, let's make something.
Whoa!
with Felicia. So yeah, let's make the rod shop first. Now the good thing about Birthright is because you can grind, that means every battle you get a Dragon Vein point, which means that yeah, upgrading everything is really easy on Birthright. On Conquest though you have to think, because you can't grind. But yeah, we'll worry about the rod shop in a bit. First off though, let's go with some of the other features, like the private quarters. I'm gonna save before doing this because I don't trust it. Actually, I probably shouldn't do the private quarters just yet because it's ready to support, so yeah. Let's go to Lilith's temple instead. So here you can feed Lilith, throwing enough fish. You want to keep feeding Lilith as much as you can because Lilith gains EXP and stats. And how do you feed Lilith? Well, it has to do with these. So you have an Amber Spring. Amber does not live in here, but we get Amber. So basically, these are used for forging, and the free one I got is for scrolls, which is interesting. Maybe we can do some fun with some scrolls, but anyway. The other thing we got is beans, which is shrimp. That's actually not bad. The other one we got was for speed, but yeah, if you need to get the other ones done, you need to do some trading, slash, just find them randomly, slash, yeah. But yeah, the thing is, though, we can only get the Hoshido stuff, because they're on Birthright. If we're on Revelation, we can get both, but yeah. And of course, if we're playing Conquest, we can get, the Northern ones. But anyway, my brother, when he played this last, he actually just used a cheat to get everything at max. Because, yeah, I think the idea is that you just, you play the game very slowly, you can accumulate resources at a slow pace, and yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes!
But another thing you can do, you can move stuff around, which I might do. Like, yeah, I mean, I like that here, to be honest. I'll put the private quarters, like, here, I think. But yeah, moving the stuff around is kind of important because you can use them in the invasion battles and castle battles too if you have people to play with. I don't, so yeah. So there we go. The Traveler's Plaza, I guess. Here. There we go. I mean, that'll be good for now. But yeah, what else can we do? We have castle settings. You can change the style. You can make it Hoshido style, Wind Tribe style, and Uzumite style. I'll keep it on Hoshido for the time being. You can change the music that plays it, which is nice. I like rotate and see what we're going to do with that. You can change the assistant, but I'll keep Felicia. And you can also change the name of this place. And we're going to call it the, I don't know actually. I feel like I'm going to need names. I feel like I should take suggestions list. So for the time being, we're going to call it The Place. So there we go. You have a unit logbook, which that's not important to us. You can save the game and go to the next battle, but we're not going to do that just yet. That kind of relates to this place. But you can check the cap. I think it's. Is it here? No, it isn't. Just the unit roster. But yeah, this is where you learn about your units, as it says on the right. So you can look at that compatibility. This is in. But yeah, this is also an awakening as well. But yeah, it's not what I was thinking. I was thinking about something else. But anyway, I think now we're going to read some supports. We're going to look at the private course, then we're going to talk about our units, and then we're going to end things off. So Rowan can support 3 people. Let's talk to Felicia. Why does this sort of thing always happen to me? I've ruined another meal. I thought I followed the recipe perfectly this time. Hey Felicia, what's the matter? Oh no, did he start another fire? That's the 3rd time this month. Lord Ruin, no, not this time. This time I just ruined another meal. Felicia, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Please cheer up, you're plenty helpful to everyone, I promise. Sorry, but I don't believe that at all. Well, what about that last spell when you got the enemy's attention by screaming? And then you not only got them to come after you, but you took them all out too. I never see such a bold strategy and such bravery. Felicia, what's wrong? Why are you curling up on the floor again? You really don't understand, do you? That wasn't a strategy, Rowan. It was just trying to run away from them, and then I got surrounded. I had to fight my way out or die. I wasn't being brave, I was terrified. Oh really? Could have fooled me. I don't want to be a good warrior anyway. We have plenty of soldiers already. I want to be a good maid. I want to be able to mend clothes and make food and wash dishes and the like. Have you seen the camp lady? We need that more than we need extra muscle. Yeah, I guess so. I suppose you don't have to join us on the battlefield. But that would be completely worthless. No, don't say that. You could help with... Oh, look, I'm faceless. I have to go. I'm going back to my corner. Anyway, Rinka and Rowan. Rinka, over here. Do you need something done? Sort of. I'd like to ask your opinion on something. Take a look at this map. If we are positioned here and the enemy attacks from here, what should we do? If a unit detached and came at them from the river, do you think they'd cluster? Yes, so we could hit them with a volley, but if we fail, the attacking force might rout. Rinka, are you listening to me? You know as well as I am not a tactician. Why are you here? Hoping to make friends? I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm just here to carry out orders. Nothing more, nothing more. Farewell. Hey, wait, I'm not done talking yet. I had nothing to discuss with you. Leave me alone. You know, I can't do that. We're allies, and I have to be able to communicate with you. That's not what I meant. I'll still listen to and follow any orders you want to give. Otherwise, do not speak to me. What is wrong with you? My apologies, perhaps I went too far. There's no way to talk to one's superior. I am gratefully spared my life when I was your prisoner, and I will follow you wherever you decide to lead us. However, I neither need nor desire your attention. Please leave me alone. And then we got Zoro. Hello, Rowan. What brings you here? I decided to take a little stroll. This breeze feels so heavenly. Yes, all that sunshine flowing through the leaves reminds me of Hoshido. I envy you. No, we didn't have any days for the sunshine. Oh, Rowan, how stupid of me. Huh? That was thoughtless of me. I never should have brought that up. It should have been you and Hoshido all those years, basking in the sunlight. There's no need to feel bad. It's not like you kidnapped me and took me to North. I know, but I still feel guilty. I lived at the royal family and received all the love that should have been yours. Please, Zoro, you shouldn't worry. My life hasn't been as hard as you think. But I lived in North. I know what that was like. It's a cruel place to grow up. That's true. North can be a harsh place, but I have happy memories there too. Really? Of course. I was just remembering this one time. Oh no, I'm late for a meeting. I'm sorry. We'll have to continue this later. Yes, I'd like to. So they're pretty basic supports. Also, Rinka and Kaze have support. This one's stupid if I remember correctly. Okay, it's not. I wouldn't say stupid, more like funny. Antics happen, let's just say. Rinka, do you have a moment? Sure, what do you need? Well, you see, earlier today, I helped a nice young woman carry her things home. In return, she gave me this sack of sweets. The entire bag of soda was just sweets, and that's like 50 pounds. Yes, which is why I was hoping you could help. I couldn't eat all these by myself. Oh, I see, I'll pass. Really? But I thought you'd appreciate them most. What do you mean by that? Your stomach's been growling all day. Do you think I hadn't noticed? So what? That doesn't mean I'm hungry. That wasn't what you think. It must have been a mouse that ran by. Perhaps I'll just leave some of these sweets here for that poor little mouse. Fine, do what you want. I will. I hope that mouse enjoys the treat very much. I hear it has quite the sweet tooth. The mouse would have you know it doesn't have any stinking sweet teeth. And the mouse wants to make it clear that this is a one-time occurrence. Does the ninja understand? Of course. Well, I should be off now. I'll talk to you later, Rinka. Yeah, I don't like these two together, to be honest, because even though you could definitely do it, it's just that, yeah, I don't know. The teasing relationship, I don't know, it's not for me. But anyway, private quarters. So, we can invite an ally. Like, actually, we should do Kaze.
Of course.
It'll be my privilege to assist you, Lord. And you get this.
Please, Let me know if there's anything I can do to aid you in your quest for peace.
So yeah, of course, there's related to that thing in the Japanese version. Although I'm pretty sure you need to get an S support to do that in the Japanese version. You can also change your hair, which I guess you could do. But yeah, these are the same options as before, I'm pretty sure. I'll go with this one actually for the time being. Looks pretty cool actually. But anyway. So I'm going to talk a little bit about supports now. I think while we're doing that, I'm going to go double check the rod shop. So yeah, as you probably expect, it sells all rods. But yeah, Bloom Festal, it's basically like a heal staff. Sun Festal's like a mend staff. Rescue is rescue. You also can buy tonics, which can be very useful. They also have Master Seal, Heart Seal. This changes a unit's class based on personality. Level stays the same. I'm actually gonna buy one of these. Then I got Partner Seal. Changes a unit's class based on S strength support partner. And then Friendship Seal's A+. So we need to talk about that a little bit. So, and to do that, let's talk about Korin. Also, actually we got Rowan and Kaze now. There's something wrong, Kaze. And what's with all those radishes? Oh, Lord Rowan, greetings. A young lady gave me these radishes, thanks for helping her find her way. Okay, so yeah, as you can probably tell, yeah, I think Kaze's character is kind of like, he wants to, I think people just find him really cool because he's a ninja and stuff, so yeah. It leads to antics like this, but you know what, I don't mind that too much, it's pretty cool stuff. Anyway, looks like we're having a radish feast tonight, that's pretty great, right? I must disagree, it is not great. No? What's the matter? Do you have something against radishes? It feels wrong being rewarded for such a simple kindness as giving directions. This is not the first time something like this has happened either. It's not? Well, you got you got some sweets earlier, so yeah. I can't figure out why, but I find I'm often approached by women who wish to speak with me or give me things. Well, is that so? It gets worse. If I speak even a few words, they'll often start shrieking or hugging me. Sometimes they'll give me letters or garments of clothing or, like today, food. None of our allies act that way, of course. They're just strangers. It's frustrating. It sounds to me like you're just popular with the ladies. Popular with the ladies? Exactly. Those women are just, well, they're curious about you. It's because you're kind yet mysterious. Being a ninja doesn't hurt either. In fact, when I was in town the other day, I overheard one of the local women. She said that sorrowful look on Kaze's gorgeous face is way too dreamy. Ugh, I wish you had told me that. I appreciate the praise, but I prefer to focus on my duties and keep such silly distractions to a minimum. Haha, you're so serious all the time. Most men dream of this kind of attention. I'm simply behaving as any self-respecting ninja should. That's all there is to it. In any case, they are mistaken. I'm not a good man. Why would he say that? It's nothing. Now, if you excuse me, I have an urgent matter to attend to. Gone, just like that. Ninja are so cool. But I wonder what he meant by that. What does he think he's? Why does he think he's not a good man? So there we go. Alright, so yeah, now let's talk about our units. I'm actually going to be talking about Rowan a little bit more detail now. I'm going to put away the Goddess Icon and the Tonic for the time being. I don't have... I'm going to take this Heart Seal, but I'm not going to use it just yet. Because, how close are we? We're actually kind of close to level 10. Level 10 you learn skills, so yeah. I guess I can show off, because yeah, as you can probably tell, yeah, I'm actually thinking of going into Mercenary. We'll lose some strength, but our strength growth is still going to be really high. But we'll gain a little bit of speed, and that could be very useful for reliably doubling, so yeah. And I'll go with the growth rates of Mercenary, because one, I have to run down, and two, well, they're going to be a Mercenary in a hot minute, so yeah. Korin, or Rowan in my case, one of the best hits in the game, and the main reason why is because, well, they can reclass into whatever you plan out. So yeah. And the boons and banes do help out a lot. Again, they're a bit more complicated, like for example, my strength boost actually also boosts my skill and defense by 5% in growth, but it also lowers my, of course, magic, speed and res by a bit too. So yeah, that's the disadvantage of lowering my magic. But yeah, I wasn't planning to use magic anyway. But yeah. Rowan slash Koran, yeah, again, one of the best units in the game, could become the best unit in the game too, depending on the build too, so yeah, amazing unit. And I guess we'll go over the growth rates as a Merc, because I'm going to be a Merc a little bit. 55 HP, 75 Strength, 15 Magic, 65 Skill, 55 Speed, 55 Luck, 50 Defense, and 25 Res. So yeah, pretty good. I do like Koran quite a bit, because again, they're very customizable, and also, yeah, they can do a lot of damage. There's the potential to do a lot of damage, and also how they work too. So, the Heart Seal isn't the only way to get new classes, because of course you have the Friendship Seal and the Partner Seal. So the Partner Seal, of course, is whoever you get S rank support with, you can take that class. So like, for example, if I marry Felicia, I can get her Troubadour line. That's not super useful, but yeah, depending on who I can get, there's a lot of stuff. But then there's the Partner Seal. Now normally how the Partner Seal works is... Can we do this in rank, I wonder? I'll look at support. No, not yet. What about Felicia? Nope. 0? Yeah. So as you see there, basically an A+ support is basically an S support, but with two characters of the same gender. And if you use a Friendship Seal, you can take their class. So yeah. But of course, there are some exceptions, like for example, a personal class like Rowan's or Azura's, instead you'll get the class they reclass into, so yeah. But yeah, what's cool about Koran though is that if they get an A support with some of the same gender, you can take that class. So with Kaze, for example, if I get A with him, then I can get his ninja line. So yeah, that's another reason why Koran is super strong, and has access to a lot of skills, so you need to remember that. So yeah, I think that's all I really need to say. Again, I think Koran has the potential to become one of the strongest units in the game, so yeah. Let's talk about Rinka next. So yeah, I'm going to need to get growth rates up here. So Rinka. Rinka's a very strange unit, because yeah, it's maybe because, I guess it's because of a class and a growth. So only Savage, it's kind of like the fighter class in it's kind of like the fire class on the other side on Conquest. It's a decent class though because of its promotion to Oni Chieftain. Oni Chieftain actually has some pretty good promo gains, and also the class is actually decently versatile. The skills it learns aren't the best because yeah, they're kind of weird. Like Seal Resistance is actually Rinka's first skill here. Which, she's actually a physical attacker, so it's kind of weird to get that skill. But yeah, she also gets Shove, but then when you become an Oni Chieftain, you get Death Blow. And Death Blow in this game is actually a crit boost when you initiate, not an attack boost, unfortunately. And then Counter, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, still though, it's a good class. It actually gets access to scrolls when it promotes. And actually, some people think that scrolls are actually better for Rinka than actual clubs for attacking. We may see that, because I am thinking of using her. She isn't that bad leveled either. Like, level 4 is, like, pretty good actually, so yeah. Of course, Rowan's a pretty high level, but we probably don't need to use him too much, because yeah, he's already pretty strong at this point, so yeah. But I think another good thing about Rinka is the fact that she's so bulky. She has 10 defense at base, and also has a 65 growth, so yeah. And I think one thing about Birthright units is that they're kind of frail, so yeah. And yeah, that's another good thing about her class then too. Most people actually don't like the other class that only Savage can promote to, Blacksmith, because it's not as strong as Oni Chieftain. It doesn't really learn any good skills either, but yeah, it's also an option if you really want. We'll go over his growth rates as Oni Savage. 40 HP, 45 Strength, 25 Magic, 50 Skill, 55 Speed, 35 Luck, 65 Defense, and 20 Res. So, again, she's solid, and I have some fun plans with her coming up. I think another thing that makes her so interesting is the fact that she is the only unit who starts as an Only Savage, which means that she's one of the easiest ways to get this class, especially with a female Koran. But yeah, and of course, the person can marry to get Oni Chieftain as well, so yeah, there's that. And her reclass is Ninja, which doesn't really give her any good skills for her role, but it could be a fun alternative. It's just I worry about her damage, because even though she is technically like a fighter, her strength growth is actually kind of low, so yeah. It's only 45%. You think it'd be a lot higher, but yeah, I think that's one problem people have with Rinka, but yeah. When she promotes though, things will be a lot better for her. Alright, let's go on to Kaze next. So Kaze is also a really interesting unit, obviously. He's a ninja, and the cool thing about ninjas is how reliable they are. Well, kind of reliable, I guess. So the thing about ninjas is the fact that, well, they use shurikens. Shurikens are strong. Easy 1 to 2 range. In a game where 1 to 2 range is kind of hard to use, shuriken weapons of course get +2 speed, which is also really good, and of course they debuff. So yeah, he's pretty versatile because of that. So yeah, the thing about Kaze is that we actually get some other ninjas, and his role is mainly high speed and high resistance. So his other stats outside that, and I guess his skill too. Outside that though, he does need a little bit of help, so yeah. But luckily, of course, Rinka actually is interesting with him, because Rinka gives mainly strength and defense with her only tutor class, so yeah. Those are 2 stats that Kaze really wants, so yeah, it's a good pairing for him. And yeah, he's a solid unit, obviously. The fact that he has easy 1 to 2 range, I believe that Birthright is kind of an enemy phase focused game when compared to Conquest. Yeah, he can definitely shine quite a bit because of that. So yeah. And of course, another good thing is because he's a ninja, he can help speed up a unit with his power up, and also get the +1 moves. So yeah. So we'll go over his growth rates now. 60 HP, 45 strength, 0 magic, 65 skill, 85 speed, 20 luck, 25 defense, and 50 res. Pretty solid stuff. And of course, his skill line is actually pretty good, and most people actually recommend going Master Ninja for his promotion. They can also go Mechanist Ninjas, but Master Ninjas just does what Ninja does but better. But yeah, Kaze's role I should mention too. He is probably the best ninja at dealing with mages because again, he's fast, he has good res, with that good res growth, so yeah. And also, of course, his weapon triangles, so yeah, he's very solid against those. And finally, his reclass is Samurai, which is interesting because that gets Vantage. And Astra, which could be fun skills to give on him, but yeah, not something I would like super recommend. So yeah, he's of course a very interesting unit too. Let's talk about Sakura, our first royal. Hoshido royal, I should be saying. She is of course a healer. Well, she heals, but there are some... Oh yeah, I didn't even go over personal skills too. I didn't even go over Korin's. So yeah, this is the first farm game I'm playing that has personal skills, so yeah, that's why I can't forget. But anyway, Korin's personal skill, if paired with a support C plus attacker, grants hit plus 10, plus 2 damage dealt, minus 2 damage taken. Yeah, this is very good. It basically powers up the person to paired up with, so yeah, by quite a bit too, so yeah, I really like this skill actually. Touch the fact that yeah, Korin likes getting supports. Rinka's one is also pretty good. Blood Fury, or Fiery Blood. Blood Fury is Panette's personal skill. This unit deals 4 damage when he or she has less than full HP. This is actually really good. Her damage output isn't the best, but this will help out a lot. And yeah, that's another thing too I didn't mention, she only has E rank, so it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle with her. And Kaze's one is very niche. Miraculous Save. Saves support unit from lethal attack if HP is greater than 1. Trigger percent is target's luck stats. So yeah, again, this could activate, but it's probably not going to, so yeah. One other thing I should mention about Kaze, you want to try and get an A support with Korin before chapter 15. Let's just say something is gonna happen on that map. But fine, let's talk about Sakura. Her personal skill is actually a cool one in my opinion. Quiet Strength, allies within 2 spaces take -2 damage. Very solid. Miracle is not a good skill, but this class line is mainly support based, and yeah, that's kind of what Sakura wants to do. She just wants to support her allies. Although she can definitely fight if you really wanted to, but yeah, her class line just seems very tailor-made to be just a strong support. So yeah, let's go over what her class can do, obviously. So yeah, Rally skills is the first thing. She gets Rally Luck as a Shrine Maiden. When she promotes an on Myoji, she gets Rally Magic. So yeah, that's 2 rallies right there. And she can also support allies with Quiet Strength. And of course she can heal, obviously. She only has E rank to start with, but of course if you keep healing and healing and healing, you can try and get more weapon rank. I feel like you do want to have at least a class that can use these with her. We'll go over her growth rates now, which are interesting. She has 45 HP, 35 strength, 60 magic, 50 skill, 55 speed, 70 luck, 30 defense, and 40 res. Yeah, it's pretty simple what she wants to do. With her growth rates. And yeah. It's pretty simple what she wants to do with her growth rates, of course. She's good with magic. And yeah, I do believe that, yeah, you can heal more with staves, and of course, if she goes on Miyoji, she can attack better. But the thing that on Miyoji is that its stats aren't what I call amazing. But one other thing it does is it gives +4 magic and +4 speed with its parrot bonus seal. Not only can she support with rally skills, but also she can do that. So yeah. She is a very solid unit. She's a very, very solid support unit. So yeah, I really like her a lot because of that. And yeah, I keep talking on Miyoji. The only her canon promotion is actually Priestess, the other class. But that one actually has a bow rank, and she's really not good at using those. Her strength growth is lower as a Priestess. It's only 40%, even though that gives a boost, compared to the 70% magic that on Miyoji gives. So yeah. The promo bonuses are good though, but yeah, you're kind of stuck with E rank for a long time, unfortunately, especially because it's bows, or Yumis, I should be saying, and you can't really fight with those. But yeah, you can definitely do some funny things. If you pair her with someone with an archer class, which I'm pretty sure the only way to do that is Koran, you could have some really funny Yumi built with her. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that unless it's Revolution, because on Revolution, you can get the Shining Bow, which is a magical bow. But yeah. Outside though, there is another thing you can try doing. It's with a reclass. Actually a really good one. It's Sky Knight. And the cool thing about it is Falcon Knight. Falcon Knight can use staves, or rods in this case. And yeah, she could use those obviously. And it also is a decently magically focused class. And there's Bolt Naginars in this game. So yeah, you can definitely try and make a use of those. And even more on the plus side, Falcon Knight gives you rally speed, another great support skill. So yeah, that's a fun build you can do with her. I'm probably just going to stick with on Miyoji because I feel like that's the plan I want to go with. Azura though, she's a very simple unit to talk about. She dances, and that's all you need to know. And yeah, that's amazing. You always want to deploy it because of that, because yeah, being able to move twice in one turn is just so good. And yeah, Azura is one of the better support dancers too, because the fact that she learns Inspiring Song at level 10, once you get that, you can boost speed by 3 when she dances, and that's amazing. Speaking of passive skill 2, this one I have mixed feelings about actually. Healing Descent, or Descent, I'm not so sure how to pronounce it. Allies within 2 spaces heal up to 10% HP at the start of their turn. That's alright. But from my experience, I feel like it does more harm than help, because there are some low HP strats and she can kind of ruin them, which is annoying, but yeah. But again, she dances. Her class, you could try fighting with it a little bit. If she gets to C rank, which is the highest her Naginata rank can go, you can use the guard Naginata and protect her, but you don't need to. All you really need to do is just dance with her. But hey, this is Birthright, you can do whatever you want, so yeah. Anyway, the funny thing about growth rates is, well, they're actually kind of offensive. She has 25 HP, 60 strength, 25 magic, 80 skill, 80 speed, 60 luck, 15 defense, and 35 res. So yeah. She actually has massive strength, skill, and speed. People also like to joke the fact that her strength growth is higher than Ike's, which it is, but you're not fine with it anyway, so there's that. But yeah, the funny thing about her is the fact that, another funny thing about her, she can ditch the dancing, which I wouldn't do. I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. But yeah, you can get, you can make her a Sky Knight if you want, that's a reclass option, and also it's the class that she gives to her partner. But I would recommend doing that because, yeah, dancing is so good, and Inspiring Song is a really nice skill. Her other skills aren't that great. We will very well see them. We could very well see them, I'll talk about them then. But yeah, Inspiring Song is the main one, so yeah. That's Azura, a very, very good dancer. And probably one of the best in the series just because she joins so early. Most dancers normally join the mid game, she joins at the early game, and that's a big difference. Then finally Felicia, we already talked about it a little bit. Of course, her main draw is how good she is as a support, because of her personal skill, where, yeah, she gives Corrin, when she supports Corrin, deal +2 damage dealt, -2 time taken to him. That's very nice. And of course, you also have Demoiselle too. You can reduce the amount of damage that Corrin takes by 4 if you're standing next to him. So yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, other than that though, she can fight with daggers a little bit, but her magic is a little bit higher. So yeah, you may want to consider maybe reclassing her. And that's where things get a little bit interesting because of her level situation. But yeah. But of course, you can fight her with, you can use daggers if you really want. It's not a bad idea. You even have access to shurikens in this route, so flame shuriken is a thing. That's a magical shuriken. And yeah, they boost speed too, so she'll actually be decently fast. So yeah. But of course, support is probably what she's known for. But anyway, the funny thing about it is the fact that, yeah, she gains EXP quicker than most units. In fact, she goes up to level 40 before you need to use an Eternal Seal. So the funny thing about this is the fact that she actually has access to a lot of level 15 skills. So yeah, the main thing that people like to do this is marry with Corrin, and then basically use Corrin's reclass class and have some fun with Felicia. Like a Malignite build, that's a very fun one that I kind of want to try one day. So yeah, that's her main strength. I don't think she's as good as Jacob, and that's mainly because Jacob has a really nice reclass option into Cavalier. And also, he's just a bit more of a easier unit to use in the other game, but hey, Felicia has her strength still. But anyway, her other class, because she's a pre-opponent, she can also become a strategist, which is the other approach for Troubadour. This one I like because it makes her good with magic. She will need to use E-rank tones, which is annoying, or scrolls in this case. But yeah, the main reason to do that though is that it also gets some very good support skills, mainly Bradley Resistance and Inspiration. And yeah, she might be one of our few units who can get Inspiration too, and that's a very strong support skill. It's kind of like a personal skill but affects all allies, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't stack though with other Inspirations. So once she gets close to level 15, that's something we could definitely consider doing. Her reclass class is Mercenary, which is kind of weird. You may be good for that if you want to have some fun, because yeah, I don't think her growth rates are very good on the physical side. So yeah, as a mage, she has 40 HP, 20 strength, 45 magic, 45 skill, 55 speed, 65 luck, 20 defense, and 45 res. So yeah, she is more of a magical unit, but that's okay. And yeah, but hey, as a support unit though, she's amazing. So yeah, I definitely like her a lot because that she's probably just going to be healing a lot of people, and that's what she needs to do. So yeah, now we've done that, I think that's everything I want to do for today's episode because I talked about a lot of units. So yeah, this is actually how we're going to do it. So basically, I'm going to play the map, then we're going to come back here, and then we're going to talk about the units. So yeah, kind of like another playthrough I watched, but yeah. So there you go. Again, we'll end off here, and we'll think about the next map, which yeah,
Well then.
I guess I could show a preview of. We also got the Dragon's Gate, which I believe is DLC, yep. Now you can change the difficulty here. These are grinding maps. And you can also scout, which allows you to spend gold, basically allowing you to go to a grinding map of your choice. But yeah, I think at this point we don't need to do these, so yeah, I'm gonna wait until we get more units. But yeah, next time we're gonna go into chapter 7, where yeah, we're gonna be going to Fort Chinya, and meeting some more important units to talk about. So yeah, and yeah, we might also get that reclass done, because again, I might as well get to level 10 and show you what the pros, or the class skill I get is there. I don't think it's that amazing of a skill, because it's a proc skill, but hey, I want to show it off at least because it's kind of cool. So yeah, we made our choice. We now have the place as our base, and we also talked about our 6 units. Yeah, that's quite a lot of units, but yeah. And yeah, again, it's going to be very interesting to talk about these units because there's so much you can do with them in this game because, again, this game is very customizable, so yeah. So there we go, and yeah, like I said, next time we're going to be taking on Chapter 7, so yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.